update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Haley Hines with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Louisiana State Police Detectives Monroe Field Office continued the investigation into the January 9th homicide that occurred on Bison Road in Madison Parish. This resulted in the death of 35-year-old Brittany Mays of Vicksburg, Mississippi. As the investigation progressed and with the information obtained, LSP secured an arrest warrant from the 6th Judicial District Court and arrested 36-year-old Nathan Kirkley of Vicksburg, Mississippi for second-degree murder. Kirkley was arrested without incident and booked into the Madison Parish Detention Center. This case is still under investigation. And continuing our coverage on the New Year's Day attack, today Louisiana honoring another victim killed in that attack. The state is remembering 21-year-old Hubert Guthrow. Guthrow's family described him as having a bright personality and an infectious sense of humor. All 14 victims are being given their own day of remembrance in an executive order by the governor. And the family of one of the survivors of the New Year's Day attack is speaking out about the road to recovery for their loved one. Ashley Hamilton tells us more.
27-year-old Laquana Shepard is one of many victims from the Bourbon Street attack, with a long journey ahead not only physically but emotionally. Shepard is currently recovering at UMC Hospital.
She broke 12 ribs, both of her femurs. Her ankle was fractured, and she had lacerations over her face, on the top of her face, over her eyebrow, under her chin, and she also has a laceration on her arm.
Her sister Herbanisha Shepard says it's been tough since the incident, as it's hard to believe something like this happened.
Right now she's in recovery, she's doing better, but my family, I feel like we all suffering with a little bit of PTSD, as well as Laquana for sure.
After graduating, Laquana went on to work as a teacher currently at KIPP Leadership Primary. Her sister says it's one of her biggest passions, along with being a mother.
We've been working with kids all our lives. Well, I branched off and went into another direction, but she stayed with working with kids because it's something that she loves. But she's an amazing person. She's sweet, she's kind, she's gentle.
The New Year's Day terrorist attack will forever be etched in the minds of many. When asked if they'd ever return to the site where it happened, she firmly said no, explaining her sister has become afraid of crowds.
I don't think I see myself or my sister going back on Bourbon Street at all. We've even canceled Mardi Gras. I think we all experiencing a little bit of PTSD.
But it's Laquana's resiliency to recover that is keeping the family going, as each day the family takes shifts staying with her at the hospital. Her sister says it's so she knows they're with her every step of the way.
She's going to recover. She's going to be walking soon. They helping her out with rehab and recovery, trying to get her to walk again. She's real strong, resilient.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
The clouds will be clearing out by this afternoon. We'll start picking up on a little bit of sunshine. Temperatures rising up mainly to the upper 40s and lower 50s for our daytime highs. Overall, it's not going to be too bad, kind of close to near average for this time of year. The winds will stay northerly but slowly calm down late tonight going into early tomorrow morning. But we are going to be getting just below freezing to those upper 20s and lower 30s. So tonight through tomorrow morning, make sure you're bundling up. And then through much of tomorrow, we are back to the lower 50s. Winds will be mostly calm out of the north. We'll start to see a little increase in some cloud cover for some of our southern parishes and kind of spread area wide throughout portions of the day on Wednesday. And then a little mixture of sun and clouds through at least Thursday with a slight warm up by the late week. So tonight, upper 20s, it's going to be cold. Winds start calming down some, so wind chills won't be too much of a bother through tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow we're back to lower 50s. It's going to be mostly pleasant and still not too bad throughout the middle of the week, but we'll slowly warm up though, and by Friday that's when we start hitting into the 60s. But Friday night, going to start of the weekend, we'll have a chance for some showers and thunderstorms moving through, with some lingering through Saturday. And then next week, expecting an Arctic blast. The temperatures will begin to drop. We'll fall to the 40s Sunday, and then falling to just mid-upper 30s for highs on Monday of next week, with our lows starting to fall below freezing to the mid and possibly lower 20s throughout a good chunk of next week.
That's it for your midday update. I hope everyone has a great day. NBC News Daily continues.
When you see news happening, call the NBC 10 Fox 14 News hotline.